call it Imagineering, the blending of creative imagination with technical know-how.
Art means a lot to me, something that will never be finished, something that I can keep developing.
As long as there is imagination left in the world, Disneyland will never be complete.
What I love about the Blue Sky process is it lets us dream. It lets us come up with wonderful new adventures to take our guests on.
At Imagineering, we think big, and Disney California Adventure is no exception.
I love this.
We are over halfway through this major expansion, and already we are seeing terrific enhancements in Paradise Pier. And of course, the addition of the spectacular World of Color has extended our guests' enjoyment of the park well into the evening.
The Little Mermaid, Ariel's Undersea adventure, is a wonderful ride through the experience of the film. We have some of the best scenes from that film with really, really great and wonderful songs as well. Where we start is in a phase called Blue Sky, where the sky's the limit. And we think about all the things that we can do to bring this movie to life. And we go through a concept design phase, then we start to do design with drawings and things like that. Then we get together with the people that are going to help us build all the different pieces. And then as we produce the pieces, we bring everything together here in the facility and then start to put this whole experience together for the guests.
Excited to see the final figures. I think the team did a great job on it. A lot of people came together and pulled it off to really make these figures look lifelike. I think the guests will be very excited to see their characters come to life. We're working on the next iteration of her hair. Challenges for that is getting it to flow and really make it look lifelike. Some of the other challenges are keeping and maintaining the creative intent. We want Ariel to look like Ariel, and it's not about all the mechanism that's piled inside of her, although that's what sells it and lets her become the story, but that we have the creative intent and then she looks like Ariel at the end.
Ursula is one of the biggest animated characters we've ever done. She's huge.
It's gonna knock your socks off.
My name is Larry Nicolai. I'm the show designer and the creative director for the Little Mermaid attraction. We're at our animation facility, and we are going through our preliminary programming where we finally see her moving and acting like Ursula. She's huge. She's 12 feet wide. She's 7.5 feet tall. She just sort of fills this whole scene with this cauldron in front of her.
Hi, my name is Todd Mathias. I'm a principal figure finishing artisan. I'm responsible for the figure finishing of all the figures in the Mermaid attraction. So that covers the paint and the costume and the hair on all of the figures. When we first started producing the Ursula figure, we researched by watching the film at least 20, 30 times and taking still grabs of it so that we could tell what she looked like in fine detail. And then we have to start finding materials that are going to let us represent that in a real world but work the way we need to. So like her body, we ended up choosing a stretch velvet so that she had a very luxurious look but still very smooth but able to move with her well. The rest of her skin is actually flexible rubber that allows her to make facial expressions and move her arms and face and everything else.
My name is Ethan Reed. I'm a senior show animator at Walt Disney Imagineering on the Little Mermaid attraction. This character is going to be one of the most amazing audio-animatronics I've ever animated. My favorite function on Ursula is her body squash and stretch. When we were watching the film early on, we noticed how much squash and stretch they got in the torso when they were animating her. So I really pushed hard to get that function put in her torso. And we have the typical torso functions that you have on an audio-animatronic figure, but she can bounce to the music. When she hits a high note, we can stretch her torso up. It's a lot of fun. The plastics department and mechanical department here at Walt Disney Imagineering has really pulled an amazing feat here with her skin. She can stretch her elbow all the way straight and she can bring it all the way back in, and the skin keeps its shape. She has little lip smears and she has eyebrow functions and she has analog eyelids so she can squint her eyes, and you can really get some fun play in her eye area because that's where guests are going to look first. It's remarkable. We just want people to be entertained.